What's up again, YouTube? It's that guy here again with another very special unboxing and review of the second item I happen to now own in this ecosystem. Ego in terms of this battery-powered power tool ecosystem. The very first one I owned was the backpack blower that you see right here that I already did an unboxing review, loaded on my YouTube channel already, so go ahead and check that out. I was so impressed with that. 5 amp hour, 56 volt battery. It works amazing. Really enjoying the use of that. So I decided to go ahead and expand myself in this ecosystem and get the chainsaw. Up until now, I've been using this chainsaw attachment to my edger, and I now deem it useless. So I will no longer be using that. I had to actually purchase 2 of those. I bought one, and wear and tear over time. Got another one just because I felt like it did the job, but no more. Ego has proven itself with the very first item I purchased in the backpack blower, so we're going to go ahead and keep expanding my ownership into their ecosystem. So with that being said, let me give you a little bit of details about this chainsaw. It's a 16-inch chainsaw, Oregon bar, Oregon chain. Again, 56 volt, 5 amp hour battery. This is the one that I happen to own on the backpack, but it does work throughout all the ecosystem. So I'm going to be getting a second one of these once I open up this box. 6800 RPM brushless motor. It seems like it's going to do the job. Again, 16-inch Oregon bar and chain. And I think it's going to be plenty of power for what I'm going to be doing, which you'll see here in a few minutes once I actually get to cutting. So with that being said, without anything further ado, let's go ahead and get this box open and see what's inside. As usual, I like to show some details and provide a little bit of respect to the packaging, to the marketing details and the drawings and displays that they provide on the packaging. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. You can just see here they got a really nice snapshot of the chainsaw. Also a few details talking about the battery and the brushless motor, as well as the weather construction material that they built it with. Side, again, similar information. One big thing is that 5-year warranty. Nothing on the underside, and then of course on the top it did ship to me, so they had to use some shipping labels to provide warnings about the batteries and things of that nature. And also one thing about the packaging I wanted to show was the full ecosystem that they show on the inside of the box. You can see here the full ecosystem that Ego provides. All of these use the same batteries. It's not only 5 amp hours as well. I think they have 2 amp hours and 2.5 hour batteries as well. So you can see that here they have mowers, a few other blowers, trimmers, as well as string trimmers and hedge trimmers. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the contents of what was actually inside the package. So here are the contents of the entire package. See here we have the chainsaw. You can see down here we actually have the blade and the blade cover. This I'm assuming is just the battery, and it is. Here is the charger. So now I have 2 chargers and I have 2 batteries. And one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is that it looks like they do not include any bar and chain oil. For the price of this, that is pretty upsetting. They can include a tiny little $2 or $3 bottle worth of bar and chain oil just to get you started. But since they do not provide that, I'm now going to have to run to Lowe's or Home Depot and purchase that bar and chain oil so I can operate it correctly. And then of course they provide here the documentation. And what's neat about this is it shows you bare tools you can buy, tools you can buy without the battery. Now that I have 2 batteries in this ecosystem, I can now begin to buy just bare tools. And of course, I'm sure there's other safety and quick start guides here in this documentation package that we do not need to go through. So that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and get these materials out, pretty much set it up, get the bar and chain oil, and then go ahead and actually operate it, which you'll see here in a few seconds. So it was as expected, or as I assumed, no bar and chain oil included. To me, that's kind of just a cheap gap that they didn't include, just a couple ounces of some bar and chain oil so you can use it right out of the package. But anyways, I went to a local hardware store, got some bar and chain oil, loaded it in. Now I'm getting ready to go ahead and cut these palms down. Let's see how this performs with what its normal job is going to be, cutting down some branches and limbs. Very first one, that was impressive. And the chain pops. On some dry palm branches, the chain pops. So that's a little cause for concern. I went ahead and got the chain, the chain back on. I guess I shouldn't be trying to cut on the dry limbs, so let's go ahead and get back to it with the normal palms that I plan on cutting down. Well, that about wraps it up, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm very impressed. Plenty of power, plenty of RPM. That brushless motor is running smooth. It made all the cuts I needed it to make. I'll have to look into that chain popping, seeing if that was actually a safety feature or was it actually just something I'm doing that I wasn't supposed to be doing. It was no big deal. Quickly got it back on and back to work, and everything worked as smoothly as I was hoping and planning. So I have some more branches I'm going to trim on some other trees, but it did a great job on these palms, as you can see. So again, give me a like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time.